Today on the channel, we're looking at another Marvel Legends retro card release. This time we're looking at Electro Francine Frye on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured back with another Marvel Legends retro card Spider-Man review. This time we're looking at the latest wave of figures, at least the ones that I'm getting. And we're kicking that off with Electro. So this is the Francine Frye version of Electro. Basically, she was like Electro's girlfriend, and she might be still operating, but the comic books that I saw her in was, I believe she was in Superior Foes of Spider-Man, so she, um, fought against Dr. Octopus as Spider-Man, basically. I'm not going to pretend like I have a big uh, affinity for the character, because I don't. There was actually a very specific reason I bought the character. We'll get into that. But she was actually my number one want from this wave. So, as always, we're going to get into her packaging, get her out, pose her around, do a little bit of comparisons, and get you out of here with some final thoughts. Starting off with her packaging. Obviously, she is on the retro card wave, reminiscent of the 90s cartoon. That's a nice artwork there. Francine as Electro, looking pretty decent in the package. And on the back, you've got your cross cell. Electro. When Francine Frye absorbs the powers of Electro, she uses the ability to manipulate electricity to transform from accomplice to supervillain. And then you got your other figures in the wave, and they're all starting to show up in full wave form at Walmart. Well, not starting, I've actually seen them for a while. The entire wave, Target was getting like solid cases, but now they're starting to show up as a wave. So, they're out there. In addition to Electro, we did get Agent Venom. So, there's that. All right, so let's get Francine out of the package and check her out. All right, so we've got Electro out of the package with her accessories arrayed before her. And I guess I can go ahead and say the main reason I bought this figure was because I wanted the electrical effects. I don't have an Electro. It probably comes with these. I don't know. But I wanted them. I like to do Transformer stop motions and eventually other stop motions. And I needed some electrical effects because, you might see those in a Transformers, fight or whatever. So that was the main reason I wanted her. The fact that it's Electro and, it's a female Electro and everything, that's a bonus. I like Electro as much as the next guy. Female Electro is cool, but it's not a character that I would have just, bought. If she didn't have these electrical effects, I definitely wouldn't have gotten her. So there's that. As far as everything else, of course, she comes with two fisted hands, the sort of the minimum that you expect a Marvel Legends to come with. And the figure itself is actually pretty cool. She definitely looks good. Let me shed a little bit of additional light on the subject here. Pretty nice proportions either way, and very nice detail on her mask, which I really appreciate. So it's a really good portrait for sure. So we're gonna get her. We're gonna change her up a little bit. and get some comparisons. Okay, so we've got Francine. You know, we put a fist on her, gave her some electrical effects, and there you go. It also dawns on me that you could use the electrical hands that came with the uh, X-Men 275 Storm as well. She has electrical hands, so that's another way you can get some electricity going for her. And I do think that definitely adds um, added value to the figure for sure. I might even dig out Storm and show her with the hands and everything. I think that might happen. But there you go. She looks pretty cool. Standard Marvel Legends figure. Don't really need to go over the articulation or anything like that. We'll get some comparisons out here real quick. All right, so here's the aforementioned X-Men 275 Storm. And it looks like they're, at least partially, they definitely have the same feet. But you know, Storm has electrical hands. They're yellow, around the same canary type yellow. And I'm sure you can switch them out to give Electro a little bit more juice. And you can also use the electrical effects to jazz up Storm a little bit. So there's that. And then just to have her next to a decently sized male figure, we'll bring in 20th anniversary Captain America. So these comparisons are apropos of nothing, but just to give you a sense of her scale and how she looks with other Marvel Legends figures. So there you go. For comparisons, I'm going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on Marvel Legends, Spider-Man Retro Card Wave, Electro, Francine, Frye. As I said, she's a pretty standard Marvel Legends release. You know, figure looks good, mask looks good, has electrical effects, can use the storm hands as you can see here. And yeah, I'm good with that. Again, she's not a character to write home about or anything. I definitely mainly wanted it for the electrical effects, but I'm not unimpressed by the figure. It's a standard release. It's not like a 10 figure or anything. But I'll certainly give her an 8. It's a worthy purchase for sure if you're a Spider-Man collector, Spider-Man villain collector, dedicated Spider-Man collector, Marvel Legends, and that's definitely a character you probably want to get. So yeah, she's gonna work for me for extra villain, but also those electrical effects that I can't stop going on about. Very happy to get those. So that's gonna do it for this one. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and we are definitely trying to grow, trying to bring you really solid action figure content. So please join us. We'd love to have you. That's going to do it for this one. Till next time, everybody stay safe. See you on the next video. Happy collecting. Peace.
The way I got it figured.